everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
And we're coming to you from the Great White North, all the way up over the border here in Canada, the only Canadian team. Pete, what's it like to be in Montreal?
Scary.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to get out of here. Last time we were up in this city, you and I had tickets to Game 3, the final game of the finals, to watch these Waxbills take on the those guys over there, the Sawteeth. What a game that was.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, and it was they won that championship, didn't they?
They certainly did. They certainly did.
Well,
I got to watch it over my poutine. I was eating my poutine there, enjoying the Canadian atmosphere.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We're going to talk a little bit about the last game real quick, if you don't mind. I'll just go over a few of the highlights or the lowlights as they were. We were out there in Phoenix to start the season off, and it didn't quite go as we'd hoped, did it? Yeah, the game was pretty much locked up 0-0 until the bottom of the third, when our old friend Billy LeBoink was facing off against Ladd Bradwick. And Bradwick threw the wrong pitch to him. He got that changeup, got away from him, and LeBoink really cranked that thing out in the left field. LeBoink, we knew him. I mean, he's older. He's not at the top of his game, but he sure still can hit it.
Yeah, and he's been a dependable player for the Beewolves for a really long time, a staple over there in right field. And like you say, he always tends to come through when they need it, you know.
Yeah, and that was just the one home run, but still the bottom of that same side. Buster Biggs, another guy. He was on home run streaks here and there. He didn't do all that great the last season, but he steps up against Bradwick, and this time with two on. I think Adonis was on first base, and he creates that one, just barely catches over the right field wall, just makes it, and just like that, it's 3-0.
Yeah, it was moving quick. It wasn't hit high, but it moved so fast that the right fielder couldn't get over there fast enough. But if it was moving a little bit slower, there might have been a pretty good play out there in right field. But like I say, it was a line shot. It just cleared that fence.
We get one back in the top of the next inning. Kid Paul was up at the plate versus Bender, and he cracks this one out to center field. Gets the RBI, runner comes around from second, makes it 3-1, makes it a quick game. But they didn't wait long. Then it was 2 innings later. Kobe Kingman, of all people, who we were always talking about striking out, he struck out a little bit here and there, but he was up against Bradwick. I think the last batter Bradwick faced. He hits this one to the left field. Down the left field line towards Spray Bellamy. Bellamy picks it up, goes to second to try to get that lead run, but instead gets nobody. The RBI comes in, and that's it. That was it for Bradwick.
Yeah, ultimately he did have a pretty good game. He did give up a couple runs, but I think he struck out. Did he strike out 9, or was it 7?
No, it wasn't 9. It was.
Okay, must have been 7, I think.
Yeah, it was a few. 9 would have made an impression on me.
Yeah, I mean he did. I mean he, like you were saying, it just. If he would have got a little run support, would have been given a little bit more offense, it might have been a different case. But just struggled offensively and put a lot of pressure on him. He did as well as he could, but short day for him. Yeah,
poor Reliable came in to relieve him, but in the bottom of that same side, they already tagged him. He's up against Steve Monstour. Steve Monstour gets the. I'm sorry. I called them wrong. If you saw the videos, this was the infield RBI single to Spray Bellamy, where Bellamy throws to second, couldn't get him. Kobe Kingman hit it out in the left field. You probably saw that. And then Swindle Heath made the miss. So I explained this one sooner. That was it. See, still shaking the cobwebs from early this season, and I'm getting over this cold. So if you hear this clicking sound, that's me turning off the mute. Anyway, okay, this is where I lock in, Pete. All right, finally. Okay. Top of the ninth, 5-1. That's it. Kid Paul versus Lana Lantana, and he hits this little looper over to Hanley Dex at second base, and that finishes the game off. Yeah, 5-1. I think, as you were saying though, after the game, we thought we didn't have the Ramblers didn't do too poorly. They played good defense for most of the game. They had a couple weak spots there, at just inopportune times, but they didn't get any scoring on the board,
Yeah, and there's again, you talked about the early season rust, a couple of base running errors that really kind of ran us out of what could have been potentially big innings for us, and just poor base running took us out of it pretty quickly. Like Tom said, I felt the defense looked good. I felt the pitching looked good. Again, a couple of pitches here and there that wound up getting over the wall. Like I said, that one that we talked about, there was a line drive that just kind of cleared the fence. But offensively, like I say, that's the other thing though too, is I'm not really that nervous about it because I know that the offense will come around. But yeah, it was just missing in the first game. Yeah. MIA, as they say.
And then it actually, when I was watching it back, gave me a little refresher. Something that kind of concerned me was last season. We had really pretty good batting averages last season, but we ran into the same problems. We would get players on the bag, so we'd rack up all these hits, getting them on, and then when it came time to bring them home, we couldn't do it. So even though we got a lot of hits, we weren't getting them at the right time, and we weren't bringing guys across the bags.
Yeah, a lot of guys hitting for average, but not hitting in those key situations. We leave a lot of runners stranded, like Tom says. The other thing too is that the Ramblers last season, and I hope we're not going to see it this year, they tend to be streaky.
Yeah,
it's like when they go through these periods where it's like they see the ball, and this is like the whole team sees the ball like a beach ball, and they're just pounding it. And then they go through these periods where it's like they can't find the ball to save their lives. And I mean, I get one or two players might go on it, and maybe that's what happens. And they just tend to lead, because they're the offensive leaders. They tend to lead the rest of the offense. But they kind of have been streaky. I'm hoping we're going to see a little bit more consistent play this year from the offense.
Yeah, me too. I just showed the cards here in case anybody missed the off-season stuff. The players we picked up, excuse me, number 11, Evan Montez, second baseman. We also picked up, a lot of these names are familiar. Lad Bradwick, we picked him at the end of last season, that's right. Kingston Black, a new reliever. I think he saw some time on the mound yesterday. Buck Daniel is another one. Yeah, a couple. He's in left field. We picked him up to back up Swindle Heath. Jada, did we pick up Jada? No, she was with us last season. Yeah. And Linda Hand, obviously right fielder. So a couple of big names. Somebody get excited about. Okay, there are 13 other scores to tell you about, including these Waxbills. Why don't you start us off with the Lockhorns out in LA at the Blowfish?
All right, the Lockhorns travel to take on the Blowfish. They jump out to an early lead. They extend and win it 8-1.
Wow, the Overdogs were here against these Waxbills, and it was a clinic. The Waxbills crushed them 14-5.
Crocs travel to take on the Herbivores. It's going to be the Crocs 4-2.
Hey, Chicago. Crocs go on to New York to take on the Wild Pigs, and Pete, we got a contender. Oh, but the Wild Pigs come back and win 13-11. What a high-scoring game.
Gators travel to take on the Moonstars. They win it 3-0.
Moose at the Jacks 3-zip.
Sirloins play host to the Hot Corners, and they're going to beat up on the Hot Corners 5-3.
Sawfish at the Sawteeth, and it's 8-5 San Juan.
Wide Loads taking on the Wildcats, and the Wide Loads are going to win this one 7-1.
Beewolves went out to face the Buzzards. The Buzzards beat them 3-zip.
Grapplers playing the Blowfish, and the Grapplers extend their lead. They're going to beat them 13-3.
Wow, Nemesis the Herbivores, a 1-0 win for the Herbivores in 11.
Platypi taking on the Overdogs. Overdogs are going to win this one going away 8-0. So they hold court in their home territory there, Tommy.
Wow. Yeah, now that everyone's played, Pete, why don't you tell us where we are early on in this?
Alrighty, over there in the Liberty Conference, Eastern Division, the Jacks with a 2-0 record have a one-game lead over the Wide Loads and the Swordfish, who are both tied for second with a record of 1-1.
All right, in the Central Division, our division right now, you got the Chicago Crocs and the Michigan Moose are tied in first place with 1-1 record at 500 ball, and right behind them, our Ramblers are 0-1 half game back.
In the Western Division, the Sawteeth, the Overdogs, and the Herbivores are all playing 500 ball, so they're all tied for first. The only team in second place or last place is the Nemesis, who have opened the season slowly, dropping their first two games. They're 0-2 so far on the season.
Boy. And the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, the Tampa Bay Grapplers are one of three teams that are without a loss so far. They're 2-0 on the season, with a plus 17 run differential. Wow, this early in the season. That's a big scoring. Yeah, they've got a half-game lead ahead of both these Waxbills, who are 1-0, and the Freebooters, who are 1-0.
Down in the Plains division, the Heaters with a record of 2-0, undefeated so far this season. They've got stranglehold on first place just behind them, hoping for the Heaters to flinch. The Lockhorns with a record of 1-0, that's the Plains division.
In the Pacific Division, it's the Arizona Beewolves, the Guadalajara Buzzards, and the San Diego Moonstars all holding equal first place with a 1-1 record, and the LA Blowfish, the perennial playoff team, is 0-2 to start with a negative 17 run differential. Boy, they got to turn that around.
They must have played the Grapplers.
yeah, gosh. All right, that's bringing us to today's game. This is regular season game 2 of 38 here at the Stade Royal in Montreal, Canada. It's the 0-1 Ramblers power hitters versus the 1-0 Waxbill rotation aces. We're going to put our second string pitcher on the mound, Mitchell Berry, known mostly for his accuracy, the rally stopper. That's it.
Yeah.
It's good velocity and jump, too. Yeah.
All of a sudden you cut out. I'm like, did his mic
die?
Yeah. Okay.
No, just nothing else to say.
Backing up Mitch Berry, of course, is going to be Swindle Heath, the left fielder. He's got no batting average so far this season, so he was held off the score sheet last game. He's got better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, and about average speed on the base paths. Corbin Hirta out there in center field, hitting .250 on the season with good power, better than average ability to connect, better than average speed on the base paths. And then Evan Montez, the second baseman, he came in. This is his first season with the Ramblers. He's hitting .333 after that first game. He's got good power. Less than average ability to connect, and a little bit better than average speed on the base paths.
I like Evan Montez. I like his look.
Yeah, so far so good. Yeah,
mustache. Okay, Cynthia Cannon's going to take the mound for the Waxbills at home here. She's known for crazy velocity and accuracy. She also has good junk as well. She hasn't pitched it this season.
And backing her up is I think it's Vinny Musto. Vinny Musto at second base. He's locked in. He's got good power, good ability to connect, and good speed on the base paths. He's hitting .500 so far this season. And H. Lynn, the right fielder. I'm not familiar with Mr. Lynn. He seems like he's on fire right now, and he's got better than average power. He's got good ability to connect and very good speed on the base paths. He's hitting one, just one. And then you got, I think that's Ariel McGriddle, the shortstop. She's got good power, better than average ability to connect, better than average speed on the base path. She has no offensive stats so far this season.
Well, I was watching the ticker there on the right, and it looks like Lynn got 5 RBIs in that first game. So I don't know how he racked them up, but he didn't not get on base, and he scored 5 runs. So that's incredible.
Yeah, and going back to what Tommy said with the Ramblers struggling to get people in, he's already got 5 RBIs. So
yeah,
he's the guy you want in your roster.
So we got starting things off at tense at shortstop is No McLean, right? We don't want to sub him, do we?
Do we have any? Who else do we have that can play shortstop?
Nobody.
I guess we're going with no.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So he will bat first and play shortstop. In left field, Swindle Heath batting second. At third base, tense is Spray Bellamy. For him, you got Enoch Hugh could come in if we needed to, but it's still pretty early. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's only the second game. Why don't we let Spray play one more game here?
All right, sir. Corbin Huerta is going to bat cleanup and fourth and play center field. In right field, Kid Paul. So yeah, it looks like we had Huerta and Kid Paul both in center field last year. Now we got Kid Paul playing right field. At least he played right field in Phoenix a couple nights ago. Batting sixth, the tense catcher, Maximiliano LeBlanc. And I guess, should we just ride these out? I mean, I don't know if we need to make
so.
it so. Yeah.
It's only game 2.
Kenny Bernal is going to, and again, sorry with my throat, I'm getting over this cold. Ken Bernal is going to be the designated hitter, the Dallas, Texas native. He'll bat 7th, batting 8th. Evan Montez, who is on second base for our Ramblers. And your boy, Johnny Contreras, is going to be at first base batting 9th. And again, as we mentioned on the round, we got Mitch Berry. Mitchell Berry is the Utah native. He's the rally stopper. He throws the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the curveball, and the changeup. It's a good repertoire, Pete.
Yes, he does. And I'm hoping he's going to be, I was really high on him last season. I'm hoping he has a good season this year. The Waxbills are going to have Lynn out in right field leading off. Musto, the second baseman, batting second. Jay Jumps, the designated hitter, batting third. Keg Gutterson out there at third base, batting fourth. Ariel McGriddle, the shortstop, batting fifth. Yang out in left field, batting sixth. Rhonda Horn, the first baseman, batting seventh. And then a couple other players to be named later. And then we're going to meet up at home plate. This is our first game in Stade Royale, so historic. No McLean, Swindle Heath, Spray Bellamy going to get a first look at Cynthia Cannon as we watch the Waxbills take the field. Stade Royale. Wow, this looks like a huge stadium. No
We had third base tickets.
Tense but fit. He favors the low pitch. He's hitting 500 on the season. Favors that low pitch. First pitch to No McLean is low, ball one. Swing power. Oh, okay. There's a roller to the second baseman. Musto will pick it up, make the throw to Rhonda Horn at first to retire. McLean, one out, and in steps Swindle Heath.
All right, Swindle held off that last game. You're not going to hold him for very long, so I'm kind of excited to see Swindle hit today. First pitch right in for strike. 1-0 the count. 0-1. That one's popped up behind the plate. It's going back to the net. Oh, and it's off the net. Thank goodness. 0-2 now to Swindle Heath. He hits it hard to right center field. It's going deep. It's going to be caught at the track by Lynn for 2 outs, Pete.
Dag nabbit. Spray Bellamy is tense but fit to play in third base. He favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. First pitch. That shot into the gap between right and center. It's going back to the wall. And Spray's going to pull into second with a double. So a 2-out double for Spray Bellamy. Corbin Hirta steps in.
All right, we're at hitting 250. Cynthia Cannon throwing 6 pitches. There's number 7. Early swing, strike 1 on the count. Got a runner in scoring position. If it's an outfield single, they'll bring him home. 2 fans and misses. 1 more to go. Defensive swing foul into the dugout of the Waxbills. Still 0-2. Late swing, a line into left center field. He's coming around for home. Is he going to make it? He slides in. Safe! He beats it out, Pete.
Spray Bellamy scores from second. So a 2-out single and an RBI. Kid Paul stepping in the right fielder. Kid Paul is, I didn't see. First pitch to Paul is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's inside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a shot that's going to get up into center field and another single. So we've got runners at first and second now with 2 outs. And the Ramblers putting together a little bit of a rally here in the first inning. And in steps catcher Maximiliano LeBlanc.
All right. Good start to this game so far. They're putting the pressure on. He likes to pitch his low to Max LeBlanc. He's got runners at first and second with good speed. There's a little looper right in the glove of Musso at second base for the 3rd out.
Yeah, so they only scored 1. Pete, what are you doing? We're going to head into the bottom of the first. It's Ramblers 1, Waxbills nothing. Hesto Lynn, the Han Musto, and Jeb Jump's going to face Mitch Berry, who's taken the bump for the first time this season. Lynn, the right fielder, is on fire and fit. He's a bad ball hitter, and he's volatile. Oh, that's Tommy's job.
He's facing Mitch Berry. Be careful what you throw to Hesto Lynn here, the right fielder for this French-Canadian team who has yet to not get on base this season.
Uh-oh.
First pitch curve right in there, checks on it. 0-1 the count. Pete didn't like, but Mitch Berry figured he knew what he was doing. The nicely beard-trimmed Mitch Berry, number 49 on the mound today for Texas. Going to show him what us Americans could do. Low and inside, misses ball 1. We're going to 1 apiece now. Beautiful. Clear afternoon here. The weather was pretty bad earlier, but it cleared up. Good day for baseball here north of the border. That one misses a little high. 1-0 the count. He's a volatile bad ball hitter, is Hesto Lynn. Like we say, on fire. So we got to be ready to field this. He misses outside ball 1. 3-1. They got a hitter's pitch for the 5th pitch for Mitchell J. Berry. That one's low, and he's going to walk Lynn.
I can't get him to throw a pitch over the plate.
That brings in a locked-in Vihan Musto, who can put them ahead by a run with a home run here. Got a fast runner at first base. First base misses high for a ball. Mitch Berry yet to throw his first strike today with the pressure creeping up. It's a deep hit to center field.
That's a home run.
Yeah, that's the go-ahead.
So he finally throws a strike and it gets parked. Oh, man. Oh, man, am I mad.
And like that, the one swing of the bat, he goes 439 feet. Vihan Musto's first home run and third RBI of the season. And last year's champs are looking to go undefeated for the whole season. Gonna bring in Jeb Jumps. He's the outfield's gonna play deep this time. Jeb Jumps is a stealer, but also a whiffer. He hits that one fly ball in the center field. Huerta couldn't find it first. Now he's got it. Makes that grab in the center field. That's for the first out. With just 2 runs, and oh my gosh, here's Keg Gutterson, the locked in. Keg Gutterson, great contact hitter, real good power. Slower than average. Mitch Berry's a little bit tense, but he could pitch his way out of this. You just don't want to throw the home run ball to Keg. Nice pitch selection there. Fouls that back 0-1 the count. To Gutterson. Reaches down and hits a rolling bunt in front. Little block picks it up, throws it over to Contreras at first. 2 down. 1 more to go, but you got the A- ranked shortstop, Ariel McGriddle. Good power hitter. Good contact. Known as a stealer when she gets on. We got to be careful what we throw to Ariel, but if Barry can get behind her, I think he can relieve that tension.
Come on.
High inside fastball misses 1-0. Hits that foul ball outside third base line. Souvenir knots things up at 1 apiece. Got a lot of Waxbills fans getting rowdy here. Swing and a miss on that changeup. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. In the bottom of the first, 2-1 Waxbills. Curveball popped up into center field. Corbin Huerta's waving that up. He's going to grab that third out and end the side, Pete.
Yeah, but they gave up 2, so we're going to head into the top of the second. It's Waxbills 2, Ramblers 1. Ken Bernal, Evan Montez, and John Contreras can get a first look at Cynthia Cannon, who threw 14 pitches, gave up 3 hits. Her ERA is at a 9.0. Kenny Bernal, the designated hitter, is neutral and fit. He's a durable player with no batting average so far this season. So, first pitch is shot between splits the third baseman and shortstop for a clean single. Basically a ground ball to left field.
Yeah. We're getting some hitting going here, Pete. We're getting some hitting. I got Evan Montez as shortstop, 333 on the season. Good power, fair contact, fast runner, late
Pete.
swing, strike 1, 0 the count. Evan Montez. That one outside, fouled back off the wall. Quickly, he's in a hole 0-2. Inside, that's on the ground between first and second. Oh, no, hold on, we're going to come back here. Okay, he was thinking about going to third, but the runner holds up. So, Pete, we got 2 quick singles, no outs. Way to go, Ramblers.
Yes, sir. Here we go. John Contreras, the first baseman, neutral and fit. He's a base rounder. No batting average so far this season. Again, runners at first and second with no outs. Contreras squares around the bump, takes that one for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's high ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a bunt foul for the second strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. That one's fouled off into the backstop. He'll get another pitch, 1-2. There's a shot to the shortstop. They're going to pick it up, make the throw to first to get Contreras.
Same
but
effect.
Both runners will advance. So you got runners at second and third with 1 out.
That's what he was going for with the bunt anyway. So, Noah McLean now. 400 on the season, a little bit tense. Likes his pitches low. Swings underneath it. Fouls it back off the net. 0-1. That one's on the ground to third. They tag the runner. They get the double play and close it out. What a play.
Yeah.
What a play.
We're going to head to the bottom of the second. It's still Waxbills 2, Ramblers nothing. Feather Yang, Rhonda Horn, and Axe Valenzuela. Well, Valenzuela, right? Yeah, Valenzuela. Feather Yang, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. She's a stealer with a cannon arm. She's hitting 250. Why? Okay. Here we go. First pitch to Feather Yang is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. Mitch Berry is neutral and fit. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes.
It is hard to dial him in.
Yeah. Swing and a miss, strike one. 2 balls and a strike now to Feather Yang, the Waxbill left fielder. Swing and a miss, strike two. Count is even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Barry looking for his first K maybe today. He delivers, and there's a roller, and that's going to be caught by a diving Spray Bellamy on the foul line. So the first out, 1 up, 1 down, in steps Rhonda Horn, the first baseman. She's neutral and fit. She's known as a whiffer, but she does have a lot of power, and she could take the ball a long way. There's a roller to Noah McLean. He's going to pick that up, double pump, make the throw to first for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Ax Valenzuela, the catcher. He's neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's hitting 200 on the season with 1 RBI. 2 quick outs for Mitch Berry. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one over the outside corner. Berry delivers. That's outside, ball one. A 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, Mitch. Mitch Berry, known as a rally stopper. That one's fouled off over the backstop. A souvenir for some young feller or lady, her gal. Swinging a miss, strike 3. He gets his first K. Mitch Berry's going to start warming up here. So we're going to go into the top of the third. Ramblers 1 run on 5 hits. The Waxbills 2 runs on 1 hit. Swindle Heath 0 for 1. Spray Bellamy 1 for 1 with a double. And Corbin Hirta 1 for 1. Cynthia Cannon at 25 pitches, giving up 5 hits. Her ERA is at a 4.5. Swindle Heath is 0 for 1 today. Come on, Swindell. He favors that outside pitch. That one's in there for a called strike. Strike one. That one's ripped. Line drive to the second baseman, Musto, who'll make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, in step Spray Bellamy, the third baseman.
Swindle still struggling. Spray 1 for 1 with something as I choke on myself. That one misses high and inside. Good eye there, Spray. 1-0 the count. Got quiet real quick. That one's a strike, even 6 up 1 apiece. Top of the third, 2-1 Montreal. That one also misses low, 2-1 now. Good patient batting by Spray Bellamy. Gets that second strike, safety off now, 2 apiece. Inside corner, that's his second K in 2 days, I think.
God, Corbin Hirta, the center fielder's neutral and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI today. Jeez, oh Pete, come on, man. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. He's painting the corners. She is, I should say. Cynthia Cannon's having some luck painting the corners. That one's inside. Ball one. 1-1. There's a roller. Oh, back to Cannon. She's going to make the catch and the throw to first base for the third out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the third. It's still 2-1 Waxbills. Yoink Sachs was first at bat. Hesto Lynn walked his first time, and Vihan Musto 1 for 1 with a home run. Barry at 24 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, giving up 1 hit. His ERA is at a 9.0. Yuck. I don't know. She's got a good fielder, I guess.
Yeah, must have reached behind her back. Yoink Sachs, 500 on the season. Sachs played so many years out in Tacoma. I'm sorry. I had to get that one out. Okay, first one, outside corner, strike one. Mitch Berry looking much better after that first inning. Throwing his 26th pitch. Racha to a dangerous batter. Inside corner, ball one. Hold on. Let me go ahead and pitch, but just...
Oh, okay.
Sorry, people, yeah. Of course, once I start talking, all of a sudden, low and inside, strike two. Don't get this thing, whatever I got, I don't recommend it. Fans cheering on here. They want to see their team push it ahead further. That one misses outside, ball two. We're even up now 2 apiece. Low pressure situation here. Bottom of the third. Hard foul back off the net. Still knotted up at 2 apiece. Yoink Sachs, a center fielder for Montreal. Oh, that one got... See, our pitcher doesn't grab that. That got past Barry out to center field. Where throws it into Montez. They hold him at first base with a single. That brings in Hesto Lynn. Right. The on fire Hesto Lynn, who had a walk earlier today. Still hitting 1,000. They're playing the double play ball. That'd be great to give him his first up by hitting that double play. A little nervous. Barry throws that in the dirt. 1-0 the count. Fast runner at first base. He decides to go back with her, which is a good idea. Gets Yoink Sachs back. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1 apiece now. Yes, Max LeBlanc is getting ready to chuck this to second base if he has to. That one misses
Oh,
inside.
Pete.
Ball 2. 2-1 the count now. 2. Bad ball. Fouled back. Second base line. Souvenir. 2 apiece now. 2-2. We'll see if Sachs goes on this one. Barry's side-eyeing him. Goes over to first. Gets him back in there. Good idea there. 2 apiece still.
No.
Oh, there's the blast to left center field, and it's way out of here. Oh, man. Is he on fire or what? 4 rows back. That one got away from Mitch Berry. The ball went 441. Oh, it's Lynn's first home run and 7th RBI of the season, and he doubles the score for the Waxbills. Bringing up beyond Mustos now 4-1. The Waxbills lead. Mustos 1 for 1 on the home run. He got a home run earlier today as well. It's a hard foul ball. Third baseline. Souvenir won the count. Musto locked
Not
in.
in.
Oh, an outside ball 1. What?
No.
Oh, fouled second base or third baseline. Souvenir 1 and 2 now the count. Outfield faded back in case Musto goes deep, and he does to right field. Kid Paul runs over to make that grab at the track for the first out. We give up 2 runs, and then we get the outs. Jeb jumps 0 for 1. Boy, we got to turn things around quick here. First pitch to Jumps right in there for a strike. Only the count. Jeb Jumps power hitter as well, but also a whiffer. That one low and in, ball 1. He's pitching rapid fire, and he's not hitting the strike zone. 2-1 the count now. Way outside, 3-1. He's tense and he's losing control here. 44th pitch. And he walks him. So they got one more on. This is where they tee up the 2-run home run. I'm sorry. Ken Gutterson is 0 for 1 in the day. This is okay. We get that double play ball. A nice infield grounder would be perfect. That's the pitch to throw. The curveball inside. No swing. 0-1 the count to Ken Gutterson.
Nope.
Safety off. Hard one to right field. It was a home run.
Right down the middle. Right down the middle.
It was
It's just
back. Thankfully, a Souvenir foul ball on the first baseline. And there's the strike. Second strikeout. One more to go. Again, it's Ariel Griddle. This is who we finished off last time with the K. Griddle's 0 for 1, but she wants the 2-run home run because everybody else is getting them. Wait, why am I? Check swing strike 1. I can't. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, never mind. All right, thanks. Okay, outfield's going deep. Mitch Berry's still tense. Fouled back off the neck. He's got her in a hole 0-2. Can he drop her again? They get rid of the tension. No, past the mound into center field. Huerta's going to grab that ball, toss it in. Runner's going to make it to third. They got runners in the corners with the 2 outs. We need one more. Luckily, it's Feather Yang now, who's tense. 0 for 1 on the day. Not a power hitter. We just need to get this out, get out of this inning. 50, first pitch on the ground. Montez going to pick it up, throw it over to first, and end the side.
all right, Pete. Do everybody a favor and stop sucking. We're going into the top of the 4th. Waxbills 4, Ramblers 1, Kid Paul 1 for 1, Maximiliano LeBlanc 0 for 1, and Ken Bernal 1 for 1. Cannon at 35 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 5 hits. Ariel stomped at 3.0. Kid Paul, the right fielder's locked in and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a single today.
Yeah, problem is we get 5 runs or 5 hits with 1 run. They get 4 hits, 4 runs. First one strike, second one a ball. She's coming rapid fire like a pitching machine. Third one strike. Next one should be a ball. It's not hit on the ground to third base. Gutterson picks it up. 1 pumped over to first, 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah. Here comes Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher. He's tense but fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Nobody on, 1 out. Top of the 4th, Waxbills 4, Ramblers 1. There's a shot. That's going to be foul along the third baseline. Strike 1.
Come on.
There's a roller to the third baseman. Gutterson will pick it up, make the throw to first for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Kenny Bernal, the designated hitter.
And you got to swing because she's throwing him right down there, you know.
Yeah, if you don't swing, they call them strikes. If you do swing, you don't get very good contact.
Ken Bernal 1 for 1. He's going to go 1 for 2. Hits that on the ground to Musto. 3 up, 3 down, real quick.
It was on my reticle. I don't know why I'm not hitting it well, but we're going into the bottom of the 4th. Still 4-1 Waxbills. Runda Horn 0 for 1. Venezuela 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Yoink Sachs 1 for 1. Barry at 51 pitches with 2 strikeouts and something. And his ERA said 12.0. Runda Horn is 0 for 1 today. She's neutral and fit. 0 for 1 today. There's a pitch. There's a shot. That's going to be foul out there in left field. So strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Mitch Berry throwing his 53rd pitch in the bottom of the 4th. That one's fouled off. And very quickly, Rhonda Horn is in the hole. She's a whiffer. -25 contact when batting in an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down she goes. 3rd K on the day for Mitch Berry, I believe. Ex-Venezuela. The catcher is 0 for 1. He's hitting 167 this season with 1 RBI. And that's fouled off along the 3rd baseline into the dugout. Pitch number 56 to Venezuela. Anticipated, but it was high. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That's in there for called 2nd strike, and now Venezuela working from behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh.
That's outside ball 2. 2-2 now. Berry delivers. Low, ball 3, full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, 1 out. Berry throwing his 60th pitch in the bottom of the 4th, and that's a roller that's going to get up into center field. Kierta will pick it up and make the throw in quickly and hold him to a 1 base. So with 1 on and 1 out, Yoink Sachs, the center fielder, he's going to step in. He's 1 for 1 with a single. He's known as a stealer. He is hitting 600 on the season, and once again, Mitch Berry is tense.
I know.
Berry really needs to get some positive energy going here. First pitch to Sachs is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And very quickly, Yoink Sachs in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That one's outside ball 1. Tried to get Sachs to chase, but he didn't do that. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, just got enough to push that foul into the dugout along the 3rd base side. He'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's high, ball 2. 2-2 now. Mitch Berry going to throw his 66th pitch. That's low. And LeBlanc does a good job of keeping it in front of him. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Yoink Sachs. 2 outs now with a runner at first, and in steps Hesto Lynn, the right fielder. He's on fire and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a home run, a walk, and 2 RBIs today. This guy is a big pickup for the Waxbills. 7 RBIs so far this season in 2 games. Throw over to first, and he's back. Actually, I think this might be the Waxbills' 3rd game of the season. 1 on, 2 outs. First pitch to Hesto Lynn is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's popped up into foul territory over the dugout along the first base side, so he'll get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Hesto Lynn in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and they retired Hesto Lynn. Way to go, Mitch Berry. So we're going into the top of the 5th. It's Waxbills 4, Ramblers 1, Evan Montez 1 for 1, John Contreras 0 for 1, Noah McLean 0 for 2, Cynthia Cannon at 42 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 5 hits. Her ERA is down to a 2.25. Tommy.
Hey.
Evan Montez, neutral and fit, 1 for 1 with a single, hitting 500 on the season. Montez has really been, he's a mind gamer. That first pitch is way outside, ball 1. There's a swing, fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's outside ball 2. 2-1. That one's low, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Evan Montez. That one's in there for a called strike. Full count now, 3-2. That one's low, ball 4, and Evan Montez will take a walk to first. So runner at first with no outs. In steps Johnny Contreras.
Yeah, getting her to throw, man. Get that pitch count up. Johnny Contreras 0 for 1. She's going to her 49th to John. Way outside. Oh, is the pitch out? She thought he would go. There he goes. Oh, and he gets caught in the rundown. Doggone. How did she know? Jeez. A check swing, ball 2. 2-0. It's okay. Good smart hitting. Liner into left field. All right, we get that runner back on first base with just 1 out. Way to make up for it there, tough guy.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with 1 out. Noah McLean, the shortstop, since then. He's tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today. He favors the low pitch. Contreras does not have a lot of speed at first base, so he's not a steal threat. That one ripped into the stands along the first base line. Strike 1. There's a shot. That's going into straightaway center field. That'll get caught by Saxton. Oh, we thought about running, but he's going to go back. Not having any speed. So 2 outs now. Contreras at first, and in steps Swindle Heath.
Yeah, we got to get the offense going here, Swindle. We need this offense to happen. Like the pitch outside. First, we're right in for a strike. 97 miles an hour. 55th pitch. Also right in there. 92 miles an hour. 0-2. Hits one on the ground. That's going to be another out. We've yet to see a Swindle Heath single.
Fans, unfortunately, we've had to
and he's supposed to be a home run here. Vihan, okay, so we're going into the bottom of the 5th. Still 4-1 Waxbills. Vihan Musto 1 for 2 with a home run. Jeb jumps 0 for 1 with a walk. Keg Gutterson 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Barry at 70 pitches with 5 strikeouts. 5 strikeouts, Tommy. Vihan Musto locked in and fit. He's 1 for 2.
With a home run. All right, bottom of the 5th. We need Barry to get at least through the 5th before we bring in relief. So his stamina is running low. He's at 70 pitches, but if he can get through this side pretty quick, get us out of here. He had a good inning last inning. First one's in there for a strike. Nice curveball. 0-1 the count. The Vihan Musto. Low. He doesn't chase. Outfield's going to go deep just in case. Barry has a scratch. Itches. Gets a signal from LeBlanc. Nods. Waits. Winds up. Throws it. Fouled back behind the plate here. Souvenir for lucky fans. 1-2. Can he put him away? Vihan Musto. That'd be great. He does. A late swing and a miss. It's another K. And he's hot and cold, isn't he, Pete?
Yeah, he is.
Jeb jumps. 0 for 1 with a walk. Another power hitter. Outfield's going to go deep again. Mitch Barry going to throw a 75th pitch. He's no longer tense. Mitch Barry feeling confident again. He's going to end his day on a good note here. Hopefully. He doesn't throw the home run ball. That curveball doesn't make it back in. Too far inside. 1-0 the count. Second pitch. Hard foul back off the net. That evens things up at 1 apiece. Jeb jumps a DH for the Montreal Waxbills. That one right in there. Hard foul. Third base line. Souvenir. 1-2. He's got him in the count. Oh, rising fastball. He does not swing under it. He doesn't swing at all. And that evens things up at 2 apiece. 79th pitch. Curveball. Oh, he checks on it. It was a good pitch, but he doesn't chase him. 3-2 now. Full count. Check swing inside. Oh, walked him. Oh, wow. I thought that was a strike, Pete.
I can't get the corners. I just can't get the corners.
Keg
Just
Gutterson
won't give them to me.
Keg Gutterson, get this. He's locked in, but he's 0 for 2. Hard one into center field. Corbin Huertas going to run up, grab that ball. You got runners at first and second. And the bullpen's warming up, but we're not sure they're going to go there yet because it's still the 5th inning. But you got Ariel McGriddle, who's 1 for 2 with a single. How many outs? We have 2 outs? 1 out.
1.
All right, let's see what he does here. The rally stop. He's a rally stopper. Stop that rally there, Mitchie. First pitch to McGriddle on the ground. Fair ball.
Double play.
Oh, where?
Well, you could have gone third, second, first.
Did it look like they were already there though? When I looked up, it looked like they were almost already there. I was like afraid if I threw to those bases that we'd get nothing.
Oop.
Curveball right in for a strike. I'm sorry. He's facing Feather Yang, which is the right batter to face right now. We got to get this out. Get out without any more runs. 2 quick strikes, 0-2. He's got it in a hole. His 85th pitch, and then he can go take a shower. On the ground to Bellamy. They're going to make that easy throw over to first base and end out the side. Way to close it out, Mitch.
Yep, so we're going to head into the top of the 6th. It is Ramblers 1 run on 6 hits. The Waxbills 4 runs on 6 hits. Spray Bellamy 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Corbin Huerta 1 for 2. And Kid Paul 1 for 2. Cynthia Cannon at 56 pitches with a strikeout, a walk. Giving up 6 hits. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is tense, but Fitty's 1 for 2 with a double. All right, we need some runs here, boys. First pitch is high, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's over the inside corner for a called second strike. And now the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cannon throws her 60th pitch outside, ball 2. 2-2 now. There's a broken bat blooper to the shortstop, McGriddle. She'll make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Corbin Huerta.
All right, Corbin, 1 for 2, power hitter. Let's get another run here. Cynthia Cannon goes outside on the ground, straight to McGriddle. 2 up, 2 down.
It's like I'm flinching. I'm just like flinching and hitting the button. God, why? 2 out. Kid Paul. I got to just take my hand off of it.
Yes.
There you go. There's
Baker
a shot. Kid Paul. Yeah, Kid Paul with a home run. So we won't get, we got another run. 4-2. Cut the lead in half. That one traveled 437 feet. That's Kid Paul's first home run and his second RBI of the season. And the Ramblers show a little life. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, stepping in. Everybody's tense.
Yeah, that's our first home run for the Ramblers this season, Pete. It's a Kid Paul HR. Swing and a miss and a bad pitch outside. 0 the count. 4-2 now. Inside misses the ball 1. Pressure up. Good eye on that one. Top of the 6th. Fouls at third base line. 1 and 2. He's behind the count, but it's okay. He's a good hitter. On the ground past the mound. That's how it's done, son. Out in the center field. Yoink Six picks it in. That's going to be a nice single.
I'll take it. God, I am horrible this year. Ken Bernal, the designated hitter. 1 for 2 with a single. 1 on with, what, 2 outs?
Hey.
That's going to be the end of Cynthia Cannon. They're going to chase her out after a so far brilliant day. Devin Cummings, the B-plus ranked relief pitcher, is going to come in. He's got about average velocity. He's got good junk and good accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got the gets ahead and elite curveball traits. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a screwball, a slider, and that elite curveball. So with 1 on and 2 outs, no speed at first base in LeBlanc. First pitch to Bernal's over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1, inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a roller. That's going to get into right field for a clean single. So we got runners now at first and second with 2 outs, and in steps Evan Montez.
Evan Montez could put us ahead with 1 swing, Pete. Here he's 1 for 1. A single and a walk. Power hitter. Runners at first and second. Pressure climbing up. 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Oh, that bender makes it back in for a strike. 0-1 count. Devin Cummings, pretty good curveball. That one's on the ground, but it's straight to McGurl at second. Over to first. They're out.
All right, going down into the bottom of the 6th, it's Waxbills 4, Ramblers 2. Rondo Horn 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Axe Valenzuela 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Yoink Sacks 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Buried at 85 pitches with 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, giving up 6 hits. Rondo Horn, the first baseman, tense but fit. She's 0 for 2 today. So mad. So mad. I don't know why I am not seeing the ball well. Right, looks like we're going to get a substitution here. Mitch Berry, after throwing 85 pitches, going 5 innings and giving up 6 hits, he's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Jada Testa, the relief pitcher. Testa with a little bit better than average velocity, a little bit less than average junk, and good accuracy. She's neutral and fit. She's got an elite changeup, and she's known as a clutch player. She throws a 4-seam fastball, the curveball, and that elite changeup. So Jada Testa taking over duty here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch to Rondo Horn is in there for called strike 1. That's in there for called second strike, and that whiffer trait comes into effect. -25 contact when hitting with 2 strikes. Swing and fouled off. She gets just enough to push it foul along the first baseline. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Rondo Horn for I think the 3rd time today. 1 out, and in steps Axe Venezuela, the catcher. He's 1 for 2 with a single today. Nobody on, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Waxbills holding on to a 4-2 lead. Jada Testa taking over. There's a roller. That'll be foul. Actually, a line drive foul along the first baseline. Strike 1. That's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. In the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Venezuela now behind in the count. 1 and 2. Testa dealing. Going to make her 8th pitch right here. Catches the low outside corner for a called 3rd strike, and down goes Venezuela. In steps Yoink Sacks, the center fielder. He's 1 for 2 with a single. And Testa has faced 2 batters and struck them both out.
We could do this, Pete.
We could, if I could hit the ball. I think I'm cross-eyed. First pitch to Sacks is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Yoink Sacks hitting 500 on the season.
Cross-eyed.
There's a roller. Oh, a test to miss. How do you miss that? Jay, the test is she picks it up, but the throw's going to be not in time. And Yoink Sachs legs out a misplayed ball on the infield for a single. Hesto Lynn steps in. I didn't see what he's doing. He's a bad ball hitter and volatile. Throw to first, and Yoink Sachs is back. 1 on with 2 outs. Sachs with a lot of speed. I believe he's also got the stealer trait. First pitch to Hesto Lynn is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. And the throw, and it's not going to be in time. Yoink Sachs pulls into second with a stolen base. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at second. That's outside ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Hesto Lynn. The Waxbill right fielder, he's on a tear here early in the season. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to Swindle Heath in left field. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out. We're going to go into the top of the 7th. Waxbills 4, Ramblers 2. Johnny Contreras 1 for 2. Noah McLean 0 for 3, and Swindle Heath 0 for 3. Devin Cummings threw 5 pitches, gave up 1 hit. Come on, Ramblers, let's get her going here. Johnny Contreras, the first baseman, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single. He's hitting 200 on the season. And Devin gets ahead. First pitch is outside, ball 1. There's a shot that's going to get into the gap between right and center, and Johnny Contreras is going to pull. He's going around second, and he doesn't have a lot of speed because he would really have loved to go for 3rd, but I don't think he would have made it.
No.
Because he missed it. He missed it out there on the initial pickup.
No, McLean.
All right, no McLean.
Yeah,
0 for 3. He's got to come and do something now. He's got a runner in scoring position. Pressure way up. Be nice to get 1 more in there. That's past the mound into center field. But you know what? Contreras ain't going to be able to come all the way home. Sachs gives a good throw in. They're going to get runners in the corner speed. Still no outs, though.
No,
sir. And Swindle Heath stepping in. Come on, Swindle. This would be a good time for you to shake off the cobwebs, buddy. Heath 0 for 3 today. Runners at the corners with no outs. And Heath squares around a bunt, and the bunt goes down the 3rd base line, and he's going to get thrown out at first, but the runner from 3rd will score, making the score 4-3, and then steps Spray Bellamy.
Yeah, I couldn't resist. There's no way they think Swindle Heath is going to bunt the ball, and it worked perfectly. Way to go, Swindle. Get the RBI on that one. Sacrifice for it. That one's in there for strike 0 on the count, way outside. Ball 1. Still a runner in hitting and scoring position if you get an outfield here. Another ball 2-1. He's making throw these pitches. 13th pitch. Or him, I'm sorry. Past the mound. Oh, okay, all right. That's going to be the throw out to first. 2 down, but he got a runner at 3rd now, Pete. 90 feet from home.
Yes. 2 outs, runner at 3rd base. Corbin here to step in. He's neutral. If it 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI, this would be a good time for another one. Corbin, come on, buddy. First pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Cummings throwing his 15th pitch. There's a shot that's getting into center field, and he's going to pick it up off of the turf, and the run will score from 3rd base, tying the game 4-4, and then steps Kid Paul. So we've got
runner at first base. It's a tie ball game. First pitch right in it for strike. 0-1 the count. Pressure way up. It's tied in the top of the 7th. Way to come back, Ramblers. Reaches out at a bad pitch, fouls it back off the wall. 0-2. 1 more to go. Here it comes. Instead, it's a liner to left field, and it's right into the glove of the running Yang, who pulls it in for the 3rd out.
Dag nabbit, Tom. Going into the bottom of the 7th, it is tied. The score is tied 4-4. Bihan Musto 1 for 3 with a home run and a strikeout. Jeb jumps 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Kai Gutterson 1 for 3 with a walk. Oh, that was a strikeout. Oh, I thought I had that one.
All right, Jada. You got to get out of this without giving up anything. Pressure way up. 15th pitch to the locked-in Musto. It's hitting 444. Curveball misses outside. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. The Vihan Musto. It's a rolling bunt. Oh my gosh. She picks it up, just barely gets it over to first base. It looked like the catcher couldn't get there, and she had to run up and get it.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. Jeb jumped 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Jeb jumps also power and contact. Man, these Waxbills can hurt you. If you make a mistake, they hurt you bad. That's how they won the championship last year. Is that a mistake? It's deep to center field. It's going back. Corbin Huerta. Come on, Corbin. Give me a break. He's right there, and he jumps up and misses it. Unbelievable crap outfield. He's running the whole time. He couldn't run out and get that thing. All right. Anyway, you got to run at third base with 1 out, pressure way up. We got to get past this guy without letting the run in. A K would be great from Old Gutter here, but Gutterson's locked in. Hard one on the. Look at that! Look at that, Pete. They get the run in, and it's an infield single because Spray Bellamy couldn't pick it up. He knocks it down and couldn't handle it. You can't plan for that.
No.
There's nothing you could do about that. It's got to be an error, right? Well, there's when the Corbin Huerta. Oh, I thought it was going over his head. It's a double. Oh my gosh! All right, pressure wave. No, all of a sudden let's just calm down. All right. Oh my gosh! It's 5-4 with still 1 out. All right, you got runners at second and third. You've got not a power hitter up. Plays at home or first, depending on how hard it's hit. Outside ball 1.
I have not been able to throw a strike with Jada Testa yet.
Yeah, when
That's the part I don't get is how I can go from pitching so well in the last game to not. I can't even get the ball over the plate now.
Yeah, they've been tagging her too. Anticipated a ball 2, 2-1 the count. 23rd pitch from Testa. Inside ball 3, 3-1. She's looking at loading the bases here. Strike 2. All right, there you go. 3-2, full count. There's another K would be great. 25th pitch. Hard foul, third base line. Still 3-2. My goodness, I can't believe. Swinging him a strike 3. Nice changeup. That's exactly what she needed. Oh, if we can get out of this with just living up this 1 run, Pete, that's great. Unfortunately, got Run to Horn, who's 10, so for 3. Outfield's going to fade deep for Run to Horn. Still, they need 1 out. They need 1 out. Foul ball, third base line. Souvenir. 0-1 the count here. Bottom of the 7th, 5-4 Waxbills. Fouled off behind the plate, 0-2. She's known as a whiffer, maybe a rising fastball. Swing and miss outside. She gets out of it. Way to go, Jada. Way to bail us out.
Yes, we're going to go into the top of the 8th. It is Waxbills 5, Ramblers 4, Maximiliano LeBlanc 1 for 3, Kimberdahl 2 for 3, Kevin Montez 1 for 2 with a walk. Cummings at 18 pitches, giving up 4 hits. His ERA is at a 13.5. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, is tense, but he's 1 for 3 with a single, hitting 167 on the season. They're going to pull Run to Horn, and they're going to bring in Ronaldo Valencia. Ronaldo Valencia, the B- first baseman, third baseman, has less than average speed, less than average fielding, but a better than average arm. He's tense but fit. He's got no errors on the season, no batting average, and no home runs. So yeah, but he plays first base. He doesn't
Third,
field
right?
very well.
Oh, I think he's. Oh.
Valencia's over at first.
Oh.
1 up, 1 down. In steps Kenny Bernal, the designated hitter.
All right, Kenny Bernal, 333 on the season. Hard one, foul ball, third base line. 0-1 the count. Pressure still way up here. There's one outside corner into center field. That's going to be a clean single, Pete. Ken's going to be on first base. We got the winning run coming up to the plate.
All right. 1 on, 1 out. Evan Montez, the second baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single, a walk. He's hitting 400 this season. Pressure is up on Devin Cummings, who's going to throw his 22nd pitch. Devin Montez, that one's, catches the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. On high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Not a lot of speed at first base, so no steal attempt. 2 balls and a strike to Evan Montez. There's a shot. That'll get into center field. Everybody will move up a base. We got runners now at first and second with 1 out. And in steps Johnny Contreras, the third baseman.
All right, Contreras. All right, Johnny, you got runners at first and second. The pressure through the roof. You got a fast pitcher, tags that one into Center field, and he's going to have to hold up at third base. Right, Pete? You got the bases loaded with one out.
The shortstop.
Yes, sir. And in steps No McLean, the shortstop. He's tense, but favors the low pitch. He's 1 for 4 with a single. Pressure up on Devin Cummings, who's going to throw his 27th pitch to McLean. That's inside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yes!
There's a shot. That's going to get into center field. They're going to pick up 1 run, which will tie. Again, not a lot of speed, so there's no attempt to score a second.
Number 17.
So it's tie ball game. In steps to Swindle Heath.
Go ahead.
Okay, that's the end of Devin Cummings' day. They're going to bring in Vivian Hazeldine. Hazeldine, the relief pitcher, is neutral and fit. She's got about average velocity, a little bit better than average junk, and good accuracy. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball.
All right, and they got the bases loaded with one out. Fouled off the net. The last thing we need here is a double play. Do not get the double play ball. Swings at a bad pitch. 0-2.
Don't strike out either.
Pop up. That's all right. That's okay. It'll be 2 down.
Damn it.
Caught next to the mound by Vihan Musto. 2 down.
That first pitch was the home run pitch. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is tense but fit. He favors the outside pitch. He's 1 for 4 with a double. Bases loaded with 2 outs. 1 more run puts us ahead. Come on, Spray. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. That one's a low ball 1. 1-1 to Bellamy.
No!
There's a roller to the shortstop, McGriddle. She picks it up, makes the throw to Valencia for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 8th, all knotted at 5. Axe Valencia, 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Yoink Sachs, 2 for 3 with a strikeout. Hesto Lynn, 1 for 3 with a home run, a walk, and a strikeout. Tested 29 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. Axe Valenzuela, the catcher, neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He gets a +10 contact when batting against a right-handed pitcher.
Does he then?
First pitch. It's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Jada Testa now over 30 pitches. Going to make her 31st right here. That's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th, all knotted at 5. That one's fouled off along the third baseline. And
Watch
now
this.
Valenzuela is behind the count. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Valenzuela. 1 out. And in steps Yoink Sachs, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. I think that might be Valenzuela's 3rd K on the day.
Wow.
1 out and nobody on. Bottom of the 8th. Jada Testa just dealing. That one's a little low. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Sachs. I mean, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm getting ahead of myself. That one's fouled off, out of play, over the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Sachs, who's in the hole. Not in the hole. He's behind in the count. A 1 hopper to Contreras. He'll take it himself. Step on the bag for the 2nd out. 2 up, 2 down. In steps Hesto Lynn, the right fielder. He's locked in and fit. 1 for 3 with a home run, a walk, and a strikeout. So 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to Hesto Lynn is outside ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a hot smash to No McLean. He's going to pick it up, double pump, make the throw for the 3rd out. And we're going to head into the top of the 9th. It is all knotted at 5. Ramblers 5 runs on 16 hits with an error, and the Waxbills 5 runs on 9 hits. Corbin here to 2 for 4. Kid Paul 2 for 4 with a home run. Maximiliano 1 for 4. Vivian Hazeldine threw 6 pitches in her brief appearance. Shirta, the center fielder, 2 for 4, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, hitting .375 on the season. Come on, Corbin.
Come on, Corbin. Let's do this. Pressure way up. That's high. Good patience. 1-0 the count on the ball.
Oh, Pete, that was it.
It's okay. Even a 1 apiece now. Inside, popped
Pete,
up.
That was not it.
Shallow right field. Second baseman runs back. Vihan Musa gets that 1 up, 1 down.
Right field, number 4.
I'm so mad. Kid Paul 2 for 4 with a home run, a single, and an RBI. Come on, Pete. Dag nabbit. First pitch is high. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Kid Paul. That one's low. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. That one's ripped foul. 2-1 now.
Yes.
There's a
number
shot.
2.
Another
Look it
home
up.
run for Kid Paul. And Kid Paul has given the Ramblers the lead here in the top of the ninth. That one traveled 408 feet. That's his second home run, third RBI of the season. And Kid Paul has put the Ramblers out in front. In steps Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher. He's tense but fit. Favors the low pitch.
He does. 1 for 4 with a single and 143 on the season. We'll go ahead and let him hit. Oh, 1 out. First one
We don't have another catcher
Safety
either.
off. Oh, that's right, Kenny Brown. That's on the ground. We're going to go 1 for 5. Aaron McGriddle 1 pump forward to first. It's only 2, Pete. We got one more.
Ken Bernal, the designated hitter, is 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Come on, man. 6-5 Ramblers. Top of the ninth. First pitch to Bernal is inside, ball 1.
Oh,
There it is, lifted, but that's going to be out of play along the right field line. Strike 1. Now it's low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. High ball 3. 3-1. There's a shot up the middle. That'll get into center field for a clean single. So Kenny Bernal standing at first base with 2 outs.
Now batting.
And in steps Evan Montez.
Evan Montez.
he does. Evan Montez with a runner at first base. Pressures through the roof. Oh, and it's an easy pop up into shallow left field. That's going to be caught by the shortstop, Ariel McGriddle, for the third out, Pete. But the Ramblers have a 1-run lead.
Yes, they do. So we're going to head into the bottom of the ninth. Ramblers 6, Waxbills 5. Vihan Musto 1 for 4 with a home run and a strikeout. Jeb Jumps 1 for 2 with a triple and 2 walks. Keg Gutterson 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Jada Test at 39 pitches. Vihan Musta, the second baseman, 1 for 4.
Do we go for the closer here?
Yeah.
Almost 40 pitches under her belt, and we're going to bring in Twisty Gutierrez. He served us very well last season. Twist has got reverse splits and gets surrounded. That's okay. Nobody's on the base right now. He's known mostly for his junk, crazy junk. They call him Twist for a reason. He's got good velocity as well, though. He's not extremely accurate. He throws a forefinger, mixes it up with the curveball, the pressure way up. We're hoping for a good close here, and our first Ramblers win. We got to keep them off, Pete. Hard line foul ball, third baseline. Holy cats-and-ole, outfield's going to go deep for Vihan Musto. They want to see this game tied up. Curveball, swinging him at strike 2, 0-2. He's got him in the hole. Can Twisty get creative here and make him swing at a bad pitch? We're going to find out. Rising fastball, swinging him at strike 3. Yeah! 1 down, Pete. 1 down, 2 to go. It's Jeb Junks, 1 for 2 with a triple and a walks. Also another power hitter. Outfield's going to fade back for him again as well, too. Oh, man, Pete, this is tough stuff. Fourth pitch by Twist Gutierrez to a dangerous hitter coming right here. Curveball, hard foul, first baseline again. Making contact, making it hurt, 0-1. There's a liner out in the center field. That's going to be stopped by Huerta, who's going to throw that in. It's a clean single, Pete. You got 1 on, but there's 1 out. The good news, a double play finishes it off. And you got Keg Gutterson locked in. He's 1 for 4. I don't know how he's locked in. Outfield's going to fade deep. But if we can get him to ground this thing, put some movement on the ball, we can get that double play. 1 out. There's the run for second. The throw, not in time. Darn it. And now the runner's in scoring position. An outfield single brings him in. No more double play. He's got to get past him. He's got to get the K. 1 apiece now.
Oh, come on.
He never even threw over to first. All right, he's going to have to run that down to first himself, get that second out. We need 1 more, Pete. 1 more here. Ariel McGriddle. She's 2 for 4 with a double and a single. Pressure skyrocketing. He's got to get past her to close this out. If he doesn't, they tie the game, and we go to extra innings. Swing and a strike 1. Whoa, right down the pipe. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. 0-1. Curveball, foul ball, first base line. Oh, a K would be glorious, Pete. A K would be glorious. He gets her! Strike 3 on the top! Look at that! Yeah! Twist Gutierrez saves the day! What a timely K with a runner on third base. That they could, the winning run at the plate, the tying run at third, and Twist Gutierrez get with the surrounded trait, with runners at the corners even. Strikes her, fans her, And the Ramblers take a big one against last year's champs after going down 4-1 early in this game, Pete.
Yep. They stayed with it. They kept fighting, and they wound up winning. And ultimately, it was the work of really one man, Kid Paul, with the 2 home runs that really kind of iced it. It kept us in the first one kept us in the game, and the second one put us out ahead just when we needed it. So yeah, great game. Timely pitching. Mitch Berry started off shaky, but we got some good work out of him. Jada Testa came in and really kind of locked it down.
Yeah,
and then,
I was going to say, the Ramblers actually scored first. We got that one in the top of the first. They come back with a 2-run home run and get ahead in the first. They get 2 more in the third. We're battling no score, and I think it's around the 5th inning where I was saying, we get back in this. Like, we're holding them off. We get that one more run in the 6th, make it 4-2. We get a couple Kid Paul home runs. We get 2 more runs in the 7th. What is that? That's 4. That evens things up, and they go ahead again, make it 5-4 in the 7th inning. We tie it up in the top of the 8th, hold them off, get 1 more in the 9th, and then what a pitching performance, a closing. Jada Testa did well. Twist Gutierrez comes in, does what he did so many times last season. The Ramblers get 6 runs off 18 hits. And the Waxbills 5 off of 10. Ramblers get an error as well. Yeah, 5 runs on 10 hits is a good performance by the Waxbills. The Ramblers just outperformed them.
Yeah, they did down the stretch. Again, the offense continued to struggle at the start of the game. We got out early, like you said, but then it kind of dried up, and we started putting things together in the 6th. We started to get things across the plate. We only had the 2 home runs, the one in the 6th, Kid Paul, and then the one in the 9th, Kid Paul. But we scored those other 3 runs without the use of the long ball. So again, good to see us picking up those base runners, getting them around the bases, which was something we talked about early in the pregame.
Yeah, and once again, those batting averages, look at those things lighting up. 400, 400, 500, 500, 400. It's just Noah McLean goes 2 for 5 with a run, just gets an RBI. Swindle Heath again 0 for 4 with the run, still gets an RBI though on that beautiful sacrifice bunt. Spray Bellamy goes 1 for 5 with the run and a strikeout. Corbin Huerta 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Good day for Corbin again. I'm glad we kept him. I'm glad we got Kid Paul, the man he's going to be player of the game. 3 for 5 with 2 runs, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs. Too bad I didn't walk. Maximiliano LeBlanc just 1 for 5. We were going to pull him, but they didn't have anybody else. Ken Bernal quietly having a stellar game, 4 for 5 with a run. Evan Montez, see in the back of our order, we're getting those hits. Evan Montez 2 for 4 with a ball. Yeah. He's hitting 429 in his first 2 games. Johnny Contreras 3 for 4 with a run. Just great offense by the Ramblers.
That's true. And over there for the Waxbills, Lynn, he goes 1 for 4, scored 2 runs, hits a home run, picked up 2 RBIs, walked 1, and struck out 1. He's got a stat in every column. He's hitting 625 on the season, so he's off to a good start. Musto goes 1 for 5, scored a run, hits a home run, picks up 2 RBIs. He struck out twice. Jeb Jumps goes 2 for 3 with a run and 2 walks. Keg Gutterson 1 for 5 with an RBI and a strikeout. Ariel McGriddle goes 2 for 5 with a strikeout. Yang, she was 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Rhonda Horn just really struggling out there. 0 for 4 today with 3 Ks.
Wow.
Valencia came in as a defensive substitution. I think it was either the 8th or the 9th inning, so he never got a chance to bat. Valenzuela, again, another one. He goes 1 for 4, but strikes out 3 times. He did actually get 1 hit, but the 3 Ks is a problem. And then Yoink Sacks 2 for 4, scored a run and struck out once. So 13 Ks in all for the Ramblers today.
To 1 for the very one-sided. Mitch Berry comes in, throws 5 innings, gives up 6 hits, 4 earned runs, walks 3 batters and strikes out 6. Gives up 2 home runs though. His ERA is up at a 7.20. Jada Testa comes in and earns that win. She throws 3 innings and gives up just 3 hits. It's 5 strikeouts in those 3 innings. She's now 1-0 on the season. And Twisty Gutierrez just getting started in game 2. He throws an inning, gives up just a hit. Gets 2 strikeouts, including the one to end the game. And he starts off with a 0-0 and 1. record.
And the Waxbills cannon pitched 5 2/3 innings, gave up 8 hits, 2 earned runs, walked 1, struck out 1, gave up a home run. Her ERA is at 3.18. Cummings came in and did 1 2/3 innings of relief. Gave up 8 hits as well. Gave up 3 earned runs. His ERA is at 16.2. And they brought in Vivian Hazeldine. She's going to actually get the loss. She pitched an inning and 2/3, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 home run. Her ERA is at a 5.40, and she'll take the loss, and her record falls to no wins and 1 loss.
Yeah, Kid Paul gave her that loss.
Yes, sir. The 3 stars of the game. B+ ranked, good hole number 5, the center fielder, outfielder, Kid Paul. 3 for 5, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, and he scored 2 runs himself. So there you go. Well, that's all one. 2 home runs. That's how he got his 2 RBIs, and that's how he scored his 2 runs. So he's got it all.
Way to go, kid. Way to go, kid.
Yeah.
Second star of the game, the on fire B ranked number 26 right fielder, left fielder Hesto Lynn. He went 1 for 4, just 1 for 4 with a home run, but that home run was a 2-run home run, which put them out ahead early on.
Yep, and last but not least, good old number 36 for the Waxbills, the B+ ranked second baseman Jeff Jumps. He went 2 for 3 with a triple, scored a run, and stole a base. So that's a pretty full day for the young man. Tommy G with 11 hits, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, 7 strikeouts for a contribution of 64%. Pete J with 7 hits, 1 RBI, 1 great catch, and 6 strikeouts for a contribution of 36%.
Nice, great catch there, my man.
I don't even remember. What great catch was that?
I don't know.
I think it was the Spray Bellamy one.
Oh yeah, a dive to the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're invited to a birthday party. Who'd you bring? Okay, all right. So we're gonna give loyalty to somebody. Let's give it to Leland, right? He needs it.
Yeah, because I think we just took it from Leland. I still don't see it yet, so it takes me a while before I. I can see it now.
I was say it's a choice to just hand 19 loyalty to either Kingston Black or Leland Bull, and Kingston Black's got loyalty to 80 already, and so I think.
Yeah, give it to Leland. Yeah.
All right, he's back up.
He's back up.
He's happy. Yeah. All right. Well, it's not often you get to see playoff baseball in the second game of the season.
No, sir.
That was great. What a win.
It was a good game. Yeah, we hung in there. That's the big thing. That was the big thing. They were struggling, but they didn't give up. They kept fighting to the last man, and then they came away with the goods.
Yeah, we gave up the lead twice, and like you said, they never laid it down. The bats were cracking. They were hitting. They were getting on.
Yeah.
And the relief, the bullpen helped us out. The bullpen really came through. Mitch Berry gained his own composure enough to stop the bleeding, and then Testa came in and went to work. So did Twist. It was really great.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a big believer in Mitch Berry, but like you said, I don't know what we have to do to get him to a point where he's not on the edge. He seems like he's constantly on the edge. It's like,
you gotta develop him, maybe his accuracy, because like you said, it's kind of hard to get that reticle lined up where you want it.
Yeah.
So if we get an opportunity to develop him, we will. All right. Okay, folks, we won't keep you any longer. It's closing in an hour, 20 minutes. We're going to go catch a flight on over to New York City, where we're going to face those wide loads at Apple Field. So, we're feeling much better, having not gone 0-2. Nice being in one apiece now. So
that's right.
Until we see you back in the Big Apple, this is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.